Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Julie. I'm 53 years old. I'm a professional makeup artist, a licensed hairstylist. Today I have some Thrive Cosmetics eyeshadow. No, are they eyeshadows or eye brighteners? Brilliant Eye Brightener Shadow Sticks. I want to call them shadow sticks. They are shadow sticks. These are what I used to create my look today. I used all of them and I love the way it turned out. Super easy, no fallout, very creamy eyeshadows, very creamy eye brighteners. I don't agree with the name. Brilliant Eye Brightener? No. Lauren is black. This is not an eye brightener. It doesn't matter what the name is. They're very nice and I want to show you how I use them to create this look. So I hope that you are interested. I hope you stick with me. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Join the community. I go live often. Last week I didn't because my daughter was in town. This time of year is really busy in general, but it also has been really busy because I moved. I'm getting the house set up. I won't bore you with all the details, but everything is calming down a little bit. I will be going live soon. And in the new year, I plan on going live quite often and hopefully with guests. I have a lot of interesting women that I have lined up to talk to everybody. Do get ready with me's, but also share their stories. And I'm really excited about that. Before I forget, I'm on Instagram and TikTok too, and Facebook. But Facebook got stolen from me, so I don't pay a lot of attention to that, although I would like to. So if you are a Facebook person, go follow me over there. I did have 20,000 followers, and then my account got stolen from me, so I lost all of them. But I'd like to build it back up again, so yeah. Now let's get on with the video. Thrive Cosmetics sent me their eye brighteners, and I haven't opened them. I almost showed them in another video, and I wanted to save them for a whole video on their own. And I'm really excited to try them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me tell you about them. There's one called Stella. I wish I had that one. Oh, I love this one. Mila's metallic topper, darn it. Ooh, I really want shimmer. Oh well, that's okay. I'm grateful. I am grateful. All right, so I'm gonna create an eyeshadow look with these eyeshadows. What are the claims? It says a cream to powder highlighter that brightens and opens the eyes, providing an instant eye lift or shimmering smoky eye. Powered by ring light technology to instantly illuminate and awaken eyes while highlighting your best features with a soft diffused glow. Pro tips: mix together any 2 brilliant eye brightening shades on the back of your hand and apply using your finger for effortless look with multi-dimensional color and luminosity. I'll do the rest of my face after. I just want to see how this goes. I may try to film a couple videos today because all last week my daughter came on Wednesday and it was all about her, and before that I spent a lot of time getting ready for her and shopping for clothes because she wanted to go to the mall, but I knew that that wasn't going to happen. She was here for too short of a period, and the mall would have been crazy given that it was Black Friday. All right, so let me swatch these for you. Should I? All right, let's go for Sophia first. All right, we've got Sophie. By the way, I love this top. I'll have to show it to you after. Blythe, similar to Soft Ochre by MAC. Tracy's pretty. Now we've got Lauren, which is a black. Lauren is a matte black, but it's like it's a very wearable black. So if you're concerned about something being too dark, it's not gonna be too dark. That one is Shani Joe. So much warmer color. Okay, so I've got 5 good basic colors. Let's create a look. And I'm also gonna show you what I did with my makeup the other day. It was so easy and very, very quick and long wearing. I wanna show you that little tip too. I don't wanna go too warm with my color, so I'm not gonna use this one right here. I'm gonna use this one, which is Tracy. And I'm gonna put this all over my lid for now. Actually, maybe just the center, because I'll probably put something a little bit darker there and a little bit lighter there. Oh, there's Silky Smooth. That's nice. That toned down my redness really, really well. I wonder how they layer. Usually I don't layer these kinds of products, but I am gonna do what the pro tip suggested. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on my hand, and I'm gonna put a little bit of the white on my hand and mix the two together. So I've got it like this, and I'm gonna mix and make it a little bit brighter right in here. Maybe just a touch directly. And I'm using my fingers. I could be using a brush, but so far, just my fingers. This would be a great base. So if you want to put any eyeshadow over top, any powders, you can go ahead and do so, but I'm going to play And I want to play with this Lauren, the black. Let's just go for it. And I'm going to put it out here. All right, like that. And I will use a brush now. And I'm going to use an Angie Hot and Flashy A504. And I'm just going to bring that in and soften it. And they are very easy to blend. These aren't drying down too fast, so I'm able to slide it across my lid without any pulling. And just bringing it up like that. Yeah, so it went on quite dark, but it really softens up nicely. Let's see how it looks when I build it. And I imagine this has a pencil sharpener on the other end. I'll have to take a look. It has a pencil sharpener on the other end so that you can keep it nice and sharp. I'm not going to spread this too thin. I want to keep it nice and dark at that base, at the lash line. Oh my gosh, so when my daughter was home with her boyfriend, they were telling us about the show Severance. If you want to see a good show, oh my goodness, we were addicted. We binged it all weekend. It's a crazy show. Ben Stiller produced it and directed it. And in here, I'm gonna go a little bit from underneath. And actually all the way. The acting is amazing. Brendan, her boyfriend, said that he has watched it 3 times now. And then when they drove home, they watched the finale again, because that's what we left off on. That's how good it is. This is building really nicely, by the way. A lot of the times when I have a cream shadow stick, if I build it up, it really kind of gets textured, and this one isn't. Whatever's left on my brush, I'm just gonna wiggle, just blend it in a little bit. I think on the bottom I will use the warmer one, and this is Shany Joe. Let's see what happens with that. Really doesn't do a whole lot, but create a little bit of a shadow. I'm using Blythe on the inner rim, so it's not too white. Good, I'm liking that. I may top it off with a little bit of shimmer after. I'm not sure. I'm gonna use my Lash Paradise mascara. It's what's sitting in front of me. I really enjoy the Thrive Cosmetics mascara as well. If you're looking for a good tubing mascara, it's really good. I'm just noticing that this is a little bit thick and then goes to thin right in there. I hope you can see that. So I'm gonna take a thinner brush, like this one right here, which is a 210 BK Beauty, and I'm going to brush it on the top there and just connect the two, but ever so slightly. I just wanna connect them, not make it really thick in there. Now I'm gonna show you what I did for my foundation the other day. It was really good. And I'll finish the other eye off camera so that this doesn't take forever. I am gonna rehydrate my skin. It has been so dry lately. I'm using the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. It's a must in the winter for me. Ugh. Even the inside of my nose is dry and crusty. There's just no getting around it. Speaking of that, let me drink some water. I was in a hurry the other day. I wanted it to last, and I picked this out of my collection. This is the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. And this happens to be in the shade of my face. So I literally just did that. I hope it works today, because it worked the other day. And because my skin is freshly hydrated, this is for, I would say, more normal combination, or somebody like me in the summertime can wear it. But if I'm freshly hydrated with a richer moisturizer like the Dewy Skin Cream, it slides really nice. I often use too much makeup, just so you know. It's a flaw of mine. I get a little heavy-handed, And I really don't need that much. Now I can see that I'm missing a little bit right there. Maybe right there, because I do have see-through skin there. For reference, I am in light beige, but that little amount is getting spread so thin. I want to cover up my veins in my temple. Even taking it under my eye a little bit. If I need a little bit of brightness, I can go back in there, but that really did a good job. The most important thing is that you're hydrated enough. Skin prep is everything. And I think that looks good. Am I missing anything? Another trick that I played with the other day, I love this Huda Beauty. It is the blush filter, and this is in the color, I don't know, I'll put it here on the screen. I mix a little bit on the back of my hand with a little bit of my foundation. So in this case today, it was just a touch though of my foundation. When I played with it the other day, I was using the Dior Face and Body, but you'll see it creates this beautiful, beautiful look. I'm gonna use my same foundation brush, why not? So it's a mix between a contour and a blush really. And I just think it's so pretty. So the way I discovered this was I really kind of went heavy-handed with the Huda Beauty product. And so I mixed a little bit of my foundation over top of it, or I blended it over top, and I thought, well, that's really pretty. So then I just mixed it on my hand to see what would happen, and I love it. Look how soft. And I'm gonna use a little bit of that right here. And I actually didn't mind it a little bit on my nose. Just a little bit. And you know what happens? Didn't remove the foundation from this area. That's where all my hyperpigmentation is. So that's why I was thinking, well, why don't I just blend the foundation that's covering up my hyperpigmentation, add the color to my foundation, and this is the look that it created. So I think you could do that with pretty much anything, but I love it with this one because it's got a lot of pigment to it, especially for my fair skin. And yeah, it looks pretty. If I do say so myself, let me know what you guys think. A little bit of concealer. This is the Natasha Denona concealer, and this is in N4. Maybe a touch there. Clean up the under eye. I look really funny with one eye. Let me finish this up though. My little spot is almost grown in. How's everybody doing for the holiday season coming up? Are you prepared? Do you buy a lot of gifts for your loved ones? I've never spent a lot of money on my kids. We have 4 kids. So I was really careful all year on what I purchased. And during this time of year, it was really permission for me to get them the things that I always wanted to get them. So I tend to go overboard a little bit, I think, but that's because I don't buy them a lot throughout the year. And I never did. My kids all started working at 13 years old. They started off working at a strawberry field, at a pick your own strawberry field. It was a summer job for them. They got some cash and, had a purpose. Gosh, when I say it now, I think, was that bad that we got them to work at 13 years old? I have to take a screenshot for the thumbnail. I always forget that. So let me put some lipstick on. I'm loving Beige Turner lip liner from MAC. It's one of my new favorites. It's so good. Is it too brown with this look? No, I don't think so. It's kind of an odd mix, but I feel like this is a little bit warm And I wouldn't mind adding a little bit of pink, but this might be too pink. We'll see. This is also by MAC. This is a sleek satin formula, and this is pink peppermint. I think this is gonna be pretty. Does that look funny? I love mixing my lipsticks. Let me know what you think. I think that's pretty. That's what it looks like on its own. It would look pretty on its own, but I like it like that. All right, I'm gonna go on to this eye and I will be right back. And for the final touch, I am going to apply a little bit of powder. I'm using the Makeup by Mario powder. I have it in natural. This is number 2. And I like that for this part of my face. And I like the other one, the pink, for underneath my eye, or even a mix of both under my eye. And I always powder right under here. Let's make sure all the creases are out. And with the triangle powder puff, I'm gonna go into the Makeup by Mario in the light, fair pink. And I'm just gonna set right under. When I first tried it, I put the 2 under my eye and I felt like it darkened it a little bit. I don't like that. I also don't want it to be really bright under here, but the pink seems to do it for me. Maybe just down my nose. Usually I use a powder in my crease and I can see that it's not as smooth as I would like, which is typical for a cream really. And I didn't use a lot because it's black and I didn't want it to be really dark there. So I may take a bronzer. I'm gonna use a Sigma bronzer and this is in light. Actually too light for my face, but I think it's gonna work with this because I don't wanna add a lot of color. I don't wanna take away from the coolness of the black. So I think this should be okay. We'll see. Maybe I'll switch it to the medium. Just want to add a little shadow and smooth out that color a little bit. Yeah, that worked. Without it looking heavy, my hands are not self-tanned and the rest of my face is. I wash my hands all the time, so it takes the color off much faster. Yeah, that looks pretty perfect. And for the final touch, I want to add a little bit of the Sephora highlighter. This is the Colorful Luminizer in Rose. And it's very fine. I don't want a lot of sparkle with this look because I feel like it looks very classy. Just right there, just a hint. Yeah, exactly what I was looking for. If I were to do this with my finger, I'd be making a big mess. Yeah, and it's ever so subtle. Just a hint of glimmer. And of course I want to add a bit more. With the Nikki LaRose brush, this is an N16. I'm gonna touch just a little bit here, a hint. Is that enough? Yeah. Maybe down my, just right there. I have to say, the Makeup by Mario powder, it's nice, but I still think I like my House Labs better, but I'm not sure which one lasts longer. I have to pay more attention to that so I can give you proper feedback. Maybe I'll do a little bit of white right here. Oh, that's a lot. Hold on. Blend that out. It's only a lot until you blend it. I'm gonna go back in with this highlighter, with the illuminizer, pop it right on top of that white. Okay, that is the final look. Eyeshadow is super easy. Beautiful thing about these is it doesn't fleck down your face, especially if you're using a black. It can be such a pain in the butt to clean up if you've got black flecks of eyeshadow down your face. So really great for, I think honestly, this could be a daytime look too, a work time look. This is not specifically a party look or a holiday look. I think it's very elegant and pretty. It doesn't look too harsh. And really, I think anyone can wear this. Because it's soft, because I blended it out and it's not harsh and it's not like strong, definite lines. But I also am a believer that you should wear whatever you want, whatever makes you feel good, as long as it's all connected to you, meaning the eyeshadow is connected, the black eyeliner is connected to your black mascara. Those things to me are very important. Those are general rules. But as far as the colors, the depth of the colors that you wear, the strength of the eyeliner you wear, that's all up to you. That's the beauty about getting older. We start wondering who made the rules anyway. It's my body, my face. I'm gonna wear what I want, and I hope you do too. As always, all the products that I use will be listed in the description box for you. They are affiliate links, and if you use them, it helps me out so much. It helps support my channel, and if you don't use them, that's okay. Even if you click on it, it actually just lets the brand know that I have an audience, so that helps me as well. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share with all your friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.